Hey, beautiful. Alana, I miss you. Hey, Mary. I'm trying to wave at you guys. My fingerprints aren't working today. Coming at you from a different room of the house today, once again. The husband took the puppy out. So we have all of this time to ourselves. Hey, Mom. You ladies have any requests today? Vicky! Hey, Victoria. Do people call you Vicky? Good morning, Mama. My mom's in the house, everybody. Mama Karen. Let me know if you guys have any requests. Because you know I'm my usual Gemini self and have no idea what the plan is. Even though I've thought about it probably all night and morning. All right, Vicky, Victoria, I love it. I have lots of names too. Butt and thighs, okay. You know I have no problem throwing that in. Good morning, Tara. Just moving, yes. I got you. I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom after all this water before class. I know, how about we woke up to snow, which is awesome, because it keeps the puppy really occupied when he's outside. And that's all we're looking for. Oh, I'm sore from yesterday's class. Try to get this hair up. Yeah, right? Couldn't believe there was snow outside. But what better time for it to snow than when we actually can't leave our house? Sorry, I have to use this as a mirror. One thing I lack in my house is mirrors. I really want to get a big full-length one, but if there's no TJ Maxx, there's no mirrors. Amanda's here. Hi, Amanda. Amanda Rubio, everybody, is in the house. Hi, Kristen. Your dog is protesting outside. Mine was too. I'll be right back, y'all. Thank you, Victoria. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit and ponder what we are doing today for our practice. Welcome, Patrick. Patrick, if you have any requests, anybody, if you have any requests, we've gotten some good ones, so keep them coming. We're gonna build this thing together here today. How many of you are practicing in your PJs? I wanted to, but I was wearing the embarrassing PJs that should have been tossed out a long time ago. Those are my favorite ones. Cute. I love when you guys talk to each other. Keep the conversations going. Okay. So almost that time, a couple minutes. Got 1 minute to go. We've got 18 people here today in class. That's awesome. Thank you guys all for coming. Hi, Seth. Happy snow day. Happy Snowga. Like how I did that? Everybody, good morning. Welcome to class. It's that magical hour. Snowga, yes. It's that magical hour where we're going to come to our mats and practice together. So we'll get right into it. As always, come to a seat today. This is just going to be a solid vinyasa practice. I think I titled it something else because I was planning something else. And then I changed my mind. Who'da thunk it? Okay, so coming to a seat, make sure you have whatever props that you need and make sure you listen to your body. As always, take breaks when you need them. Okay,
Coming to a seat, place your hands wherever they want to go. If you want them on your chest, on your belly, on your lap. And just come into the space you've created for yourself here today. Notice wherever you might be holding on to tension, noticeable tension. So with a scan of your body, and allow that tension to just soften around the edges, right? Those places of tension. Notice your breath. How's it flowing? And with appreciation, notice your breath. Right, the perspective, everything changes when you add that gratitude, that appreciation for whatever it is that you're thinking of, that you're bringing your attention to. Start to become a little bit taller in your posture. Empty out all the air from your lungs. And then breathe in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold full. Maybe you can get another sip of air in there. And then breathe out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty completely. Pause. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3. Chest expands for 4. Holding full. Again, grabbing that extra sip of air if you can. Keeping it all in there. And then breathing out of the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Until you're empty. Hold it there. And then we'll breathe in again for 1, 2, 3, 4. Any more air, get it in there and hold. But soften the shoulders a little bit. Then breathe out of the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty. Good. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh. Inhale, lift the shoulders to the ears. With the sigh, drop them down. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Bring your chin down. The eyes can still be closed or they can be open. We're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe gently here, and maybe you crawl the left fingertips out to the side. You might even take the right hand to the left temple and kind of assist, but just really gentle here. 2 more breaths. Enjoy this time where it's a little bit more gentle. Good. Release the right hand if you had it there, and then bring your head up and then chin back down. Good. Inhale, left ear over to the left shoulder. Exhale, crawl those right fingertips out. Maybe even place the left hand on top of the right temple. And we'll breathe. One more. Exhale, release. Chin down. Good. And then just lift your head up, lift your gaze. And then bring your gaze back forward. Bring your fingertips behind you. Press your heart forward. Lift it up. Good. And then switch the cross of your legs. So open up and then switch the cross of your legs. Reach your arms up high. And then take a seated twist to your right. So left hand on the right knee, right fingertips behind you. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach back up, stretch up. Exhale, seated twist to the left. Good, sitting up tall, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. And then drop your right fingertips off to the right. Reach your left arm over. And you can have a block under your hand here. Inhale, reach out, open the chest. And then exhale, draw your left shoulder down. You're kind of hollowing out the belly here, pressing the back ribs back. Inhale, open it up, look up. Exhale, drop in one more time. Left shoulder softens down. Inhale, open it up. And then reach both arms up, stretch up. Left hand drops down, right arm stretches over the ear. Take a deep breath in. Draw your top ribs back, bottom ribs forward. And then exhale, draw your top ribs forward and your bottom ribs back, your right shoulder down. Inhale, open up, just kind of feels like a massage, right, for the spine. And exhale, drop it. Good, inhale, open it back up one more time. Reach both arms to the sky. And then bring your hands to your mat. Let's come onto our hands and knees. And I'm just gonna figure out quickly how to possibly, okay. All right, so on our hands and knees here, spread your fingers wide. Let's get into some cat-cows. Inhale, lifts the butt, drops the belly, lifts the gaze. Exhale, tuck your tailbone around your spine. Draw your chin towards your chest. Shift your weight forward slightly. Inhale, lift your butt, drop your belly, lift your gaze in that order. Exhale, tuck your tail round your spine, let your chin tuck last. And now I'll just call out the breath, you know the movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So it's inhale, cat, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Last 3, 2, full rounds of breath. One more, cat and cow. Good. Come back to neutral and take a child's pose, reaching your arms back by your side. Forehead drops down, shoulders soften. Just some weekend vibes here. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. One more deep breath in, feel your spine, all that skin expand, and then exhale, soften. Good, downward facing dog from here. Come on into downward facing dog. I just turned into the Tiger King for a moment. Ew. All right, downward facing dog. Maybe you are swaying those hips as you press up out of the shoulder, so you're working a little opposition here. Take the next several breaths to just get into your vibe, get into your flow, right? Gather that info from your body, from how you're feeling, from from the sensations that you're feeling. Connect to your breath. Deep breaths in and out through the nose, Ujjayi Pranayama. Good. Last few breaths here. Pedal out the feet, do what you gotta do. Good. And then step your feet together, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, look forward, and just step slowly your right foot to the top of your mat. Come onto your fingertips. Step your left foot forward. Come into a flat back here. And fold over your thighs. Soften your knees, drop your head. And then just let the tops of your hands graze the mat as you sway from side to side with your breath. For 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Weight comes into the ball mounds of your feet. Tuck your chin. Good, stay here and take a deep breath in. And then roll up using the whole exhale. Knees are soft, chin stays tucked. Lift your head, reach your arms up high, stretch up. And then fold, softening your knees, dropping your head down. Inhale to a flat back. And then step your right foot back, low lunge, look forward. Step your left foot back, high push up. Inhale forward over your toes. And then exhale, lower down all the way to your belly. Stretch back through your toes, come into a low cobra for a breath. And then soften your chest down. Tuck your toes, inhale. Exhale to a plank or a table. Stay here for a breath. Downward facing dog, stretch back. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift your right leg up. Open up your hip. Take a breath here. And bring your knee to your nose. Round out your spine. Inhale, open up your hip, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose, round out your spine. Then one more time, open up that hip, go easy. Right, if this doesn't feel good, don't open the hip. Bring your knee to your nose, pause there, 3, 2, 1. Look forward, step your foot between your hands, come onto your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. We'll keep it moving. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift forward over your toes. Exhale, lower to your belly, nice and slow. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower chest down, forehead down. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, plank or table. Wherever you are, stay here for a breath. In. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Good, left leg lifts, inhale. Open your hip on the exhale. Stay here for another breath, in. Exhale, left knee to the nose, round. Roll forward on your back toes. Inhale, reach that left leg up high, open up your hip. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. One more time, inhale, open it up. Exhale, left knee to the nose, roll forward on your back toes, hold it there, 3. Press away from your mat, 2. 1, look forward. Step your foot to the top of your mat. Hug your left hip crease in. And then step your back foot up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Breath to movement. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, high push-up. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga or all the way to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And then you might add another push-up here before downward facing dog, yogi's choice. Good. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, open your hip if it feels okay. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up and open it. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, reach it up, open your hip, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward, step your foot to the top of your mat, beyond your fingertips. As you inhale, step your back foot forward, flat back. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, come all the way up, tall mountain, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, bow. Inhale, flat back. We'll step the right foot back to our low lunge. Stay here for a breath. Step back into plank pose as you exhale. Inhale, shift forward over your toes. Exhale, lower down, halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward dog, Urdhva Mukha. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lifts the left leg. Exhale, opens up the hip. Stay here for a breath. And then bring your left knee to your nose. Inhale, open up the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale, open up your hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward, step your foot between the hands. Inhale, steps the right foot forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, tall mountain, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold, bow in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, steps the right foot back. Left hip hugs in, inhale. Step back to plank on your exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale your way back to downward facing dog. Great. 5 breaths here. 1. Exhale. Press up out of your shoulders. 2. Exhale, chest towards thighs. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Empty it all out. Step your feet together, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, look forward. And then hop or step to your hands. I know I left something out, but we'll get to it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees here. Let's come into chair pose. I haven't done chair, I don't think, in like any of these online practices so far. I think because, let's be honest, we've been doing quite a bit of sitting. I'm like, I don't want to sit even in yoga. Tailbone down, belly lifting. Here we go, Molly. Here's our glutes. Engage, engage, engage. Engage pelvic floor muscles, soften the shoulders. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Right, sit deeper, tailbone down. 3. Exhale. Now sit up a little bit higher. 4. Exhale. Tailbone down. Lift your arms up a little bit higher. 1 more breath. Oh my goodness, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then let's step or hop back to a low push-up. Come in through upward facing dog for a breath. Lift those thighs up to the sky. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Good. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Step your right foot between your hands, exhale. Turn your back heel flat. We're gonna do this slow. We're gonna reach the left arm all the way up. Take the left hand to the left thigh and reach the right arm up. So we're just coming right into a reverse warrior. Deepen the bend in your front knee. Reach that right rib cage up and over. And then exhale, hands to mat. Step back to plank and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll move through it breath to movement, but I just wanted to get it solid first. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Turn your back heel flat. Now with the left fingertips still on the floor, we're gonna inhale the right arm all the way up. Right fingertips to the back right thigh, left arm lifting up and over. Deepen the bend in your left knee. Really press the back of that right knee out. And then release hands to mat. Step back to plank. And vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Step your feet together. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and hop or step to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, just trying to move quietly and softly. Back heel flat. Inhale, left arm reaches up and back. Right arm reaches up and over, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back to plank as you inhale. Shift forward, lower as you exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Turn the back heel flat. Inhale, right arm circles up. Exhale, left arm reaches back, peaceful warrior. And then release your hands to your mat. Step back to plank. Shift forward and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more. Inhale. Empty it out. Good, step your feet together, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look long, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. You're doing great at home, I know it. Inhale, flat back. And then your vinyasa to downward dog. To your breath. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step your right foot through, back heel flat. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back to plank. You can keep that right leg lifted if you'd like. Shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back and either keep that left toes lifted or bring them down, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, 5 breaths. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. Deepest breath in. Big empty. Feet together, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward. Spring off your toes or just step, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to chaturanga. Through your vinyasa here to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Step your right foot through on the exhale, back heel flat. Peaceful warrior, left arm drives the boat, then the right arm reaches up. And release. Step back, keeping that right foot lifted if you'd like, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot through, back heel flat. Right arm reaches up first for peaceful warrior. Left arm comes up after. And then release, hands to mat. Whew. Step back, plank, keeping the right foot left foot lifted, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. It wouldn't be a normal Saturday if I wasn't getting all tongue twisted up and messing up the left and the right sides, you know. Just trying to stay true to who I am. Pedal out your feet. Maybe a few bobs of the chest towards the thighs. A few slower breaths. This could be a place where you have your knees down if you want that rest. It's a little bit easier to keep pushing through when it's not 95 degrees in the room, although I miss that heat. Good, let's go ahead and bring the feet to the top of the mat. Come into a flat back and fold. Come all the way up to stand up and reach up and stretch up. And bring your hands to your heart center. Samastitihi. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your hands to your bum. I'm going to take a standing back bend here. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows in. Press your palms down as if you were sliding them into back pockets. My favorite analogy because it really rings true. You can even have a bend in your knees. We're really lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. If you have the space, you can reach back, but wherever your thumbs point, look, right? And then lift that chest. One more breath wherever you are. We'll start to lift from the bottom of the spine all the way up. So head lifts last. And then we'll come all the way forward into a fold. Padahastasana. Step onto the palms of your hands. Bend your knees, look forward on the inhale so the top of the body meets the bottom half of the body. And then lift the hips, drop the head. Elbows open, shoulders come down the back. Good, bringing the weight forward into the toes, testing out your intuition, your trust. Lower belly lifting. Just breathe. Adjusting the dials of your practice to fit you today. When and if you need to. One more breath. Good, release. And then come into a flat back. Bring your hands to your waist. Come to stand up here. Mountain pose. So feet are hips width distance apart. Palms by your side facing forward. Drag down through the fingertips. Lift up through the top of the head. Good. And then inhale, lifts the arms and lifts the left knee. Flex that left foot. If you want, you can extend the leg out in front. Good. We'll be here for 1. Just keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, chin lifting, last one, 5. And let's take it into warrior 3. So soften that right knee, that standing leg, arms reach back, pressing through that back foot, that left foot. Left hip bone softens down, the outer hip. Good, a few breaths. We'll be taking the interlace of the fingers here. Your fullest expression of warrior 3. I'm going to reach forward for mine. And bend your right knee. Step the left foot back into a warrior 1. Reaching your arms up. Tailbone down, belly lifting. Slightly hugging that right rib cage back. Glutes are strong. This is a nice one for the glutes. Pelvic floor muscles engage. That'll really help you to get the bottom part of the glutes there. Interlace the fingers behind the back, or you can wrap your arms around the front of your body, or just hook your thumbs here like me. Inhale, lifts the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. So I just have my thumbs hooked here. I'm coming in. Right. Heel toe the right foot out if you have more room to drop in. Nice deep bend in the knee. But hug your right inner leg into your right outer arm. Loosen the toes. One more breath. Okay, bring yourself up really gently here. Reach your arms up. And come into warrior 2. We're going to straighten that front leg for a moment. Reach back. Reverse triangle. And then warrior 2. Good. Lift up the low belly. Here is where you really want to engage the glutes. Hug the inner legs towards each other. to add that extra strengthening here. Good. We'll be here for a few breaths. Just try to just breathe. Stay engaged in your body. Sink into it. One more breath. Gaze is steady. Good. Straighten your front leg. Walk your back foot up. And then reach the hips back. Reach the arms forward. We'll come into triangle pose. Right hand can either come on the shin, up high, or to the outside of the foot. Good. Open up. So bottom ribs draw forward and up. Kneecaps lift. I'm going to take a bind here, a half bind. So the top arm is going to wrap around the back. And I'm going to bring this bottom hand up a little higher so I can get some more length. Good. Frontal hip points lifting up towards the navel. Navel up towards the chest. Chest lengthening out towards the top of the room. One more breath here. Good. And we'll come into half moon. You can keep the bind if you want it. Eventually we will let it go. I'm going to rotate into the upper back and release the bind. Let that fresh blood flow back towards the heart. Keep using the core. Engage. Lift the lower belly up. Good. And then bend your right knee to step back. Coming into side angle pose. Forearm can be on the thigh here, right? Or fingertips down. If you have a block, use it. Now I want to get a nice deep bend here. I'm going to wrap my top arm around my back again because I want to bind. So I'll reach back. Once I hook the fingers, instead of staying down low like this, I want to draw the hands forward so I can come up nice and tall. Shorten the space between the frontal hip points and the lower floating ribs. Every exhale, a chance to kind of rotate a little bit more or find that length on the inhale. And if you took the bind, release it. Everybody, top arm reaching over the ear for a breath. And then hands down to your mat. Lift your back, heel up. Straighten your front leg, flex your toes, take a deep breath in. And then bend your right knee. Step your back foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Come into chair pose here. Tailbone down, belly lifting. For this one, if you want to lift the toes, you can lift the toes. You might reach the arms back. Try to get those heels lifted. Stay engaged in the core. Hug your ribs in. Play with it. I'm going to reach the arms back up. Coming up really tall onto the toes. Lift the chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hands by your side, mountain pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Another breath in, a little slower. And a slower breath out. One more slow breath in. And a slow breath out. Good, let's go through that on the other side. Standing on the right foot. Inhale, lifts the arms, lifts the left. Sorry, I'm wrong. Standing on the left foot, everybody. Lift the right knee on the inhale, flex the foot. You can stay here or extend it out in front of you. Just hold wherever you are, strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, airplane on your exhale. Stretch back. Right. Soften your left knee. Drop your right outer hip down. Press your top leg nice and strong. Engage the bandhas, pelvic floor, the root lock, the lower belly. Possibly taking that interlace here. Coming into our fullest expression of Warrior 3. And then step back for Warrior 1. So come on up. Warrior 1. Left hip hugs in. The back of the right knee lifts up towards the sky as you sink into your front knee here. Good. Let's take our interlace. So humble warrior prep. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, bring the chest forward. Make your stance longer if you need to. Again, hug the left hip in. Bring your right shoulder in towards your left leg. See if you can loosen the grip of your toes. One more breath. Good. Come up, find Warrior 1, and open up into Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. And then come back into Warrior 2. Good, lift frontal hip points. Engage, engage. Try to stay relaxed and just keep your gaze steady. For 1, 2, exhale, 3, exhale, 4, exhale. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale. Straighten your front leg, walk your back foot up. Reach the hips back, reach the arms forward. Come into triangle pose. Top arm wrapping around the back for a half bound triangle if it feels good. So we're gonna hug that right hip under the midline, right? But then draw it back. Legs are strong. Good, half moon coming in. Keeping the bind for a few breaths if you have it. Make sure if you looked down at your top foot, you could see it, right? And your toes are in line with your navel. And your navel is facing the wall in front of you. Release the bind. And then we'll step back for side angle pose. Make your adjustments here. Go for the bind if it's in your practice. Last 2. 1 more. Good. Release the bind. Everybody, top arm over the ear. And then both hands to your mat. Good. For this one, we're just going to step back into plank pose. Lower down to chaturanga. Come through an upward facing dog. And then set your knees down and come onto your hands and knees. We're gonna come into puppy pose. So we'll walk the hands forward, keeping the hips lifted. Set your forehead down. If you have the space, set your chin down. And if you have that space, you might set your chest and your chin down. See where you can relax a little bit. One more breath. Good. Come back up. Hands and knees. Just sit back for a moment. Roll out the shoulders. Okay, we have just a few more things to get through until we're on our backs for Shavasana. So come back into downward facing dog here. One last little fun little bit. I don't think any of us have anywhere to be, but you never know. Lift your right leg up. Lift it up there. Open up your hip if it feels okay. And then bring your right knee to your right elbow. And then thread it underneath. So we're bringing the right foot towards the right corner of your mat, and then lift your left arm up, turn your back heel flat, fall in triangle. If it feels okay, lift that right foot up. And if that feels okay, bring it towards your right elbow. Good. Coming back into fallen triangle if you took any of those other variations. And then bring your left hand down and come into side plank. So right foot steps back and is on top of the left foot here. Pressing up out of your left shoulder, lifting the bottom hip. Lift your right foot up. And step it behind you for Wild Thing. And then we're coming into Pigeon. So we're going to bring the right hand down, bring the right knee towards the right wrist, and the right foot towards the left wrist. Your Pigeon pose here. Right rib cage draws back. So we can kind of soften that left hip down. And we'll be here for several breaths. I'll let you know when it's time to release. And last 3, 2, 1 more breath. Good. Come up. Sit onto your right hip. Take your back leg around. Find boat pose. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 1 more. 5. Good. Cross your ankles, pull them towards you. Plant your palms, step or hop back through your vinyasa to downward dog. Good. And from downward dog, left leg lifts up. Open up your hip. Take a deep breath in. And bring your left knee to your right elbow. And then extend the leg out onto the floor. Turn your back heel flat as you sweep your right arm up to the sky. Lift those hips. Press up out of your left shoulder. And if you'd like more of a challenge, see if you can lift that left foot up. And if you still want more, left knee towards the left tricep. Good, and then come back into fallen triangle if you took the other variation. And then bring your right hand down. Step the left foot on top of the right foot for side plank. So the left arm lifts up. Working to square those hips. Stay in any variation of a side plank. Or if you'd like to move on, lift the top foot. And then step it behind you. Wild thing. Pigeon is next, so left hand comes down. Left knee comes to the left wrist. This is going to feel good. All right. Enjoy pigeon here again for several breaths. Last 3, 2, 1 more. Come up. Sit onto your left hip. Bring your back leg around. This time, we're going to just bring the soles of the feet together. Grab the inner arches of the feet, open them up, take a deep breath in. And then draw the elbows back as you bring the chest forward. One more breath. Good. Come up. Lie down onto your back. And lift your feet up. You're welcome to take waterfall and stay right here. We're going to come into plow pose. So we'll bring the feet over the head. Walk the elbows in. Getting in lots of inversions. Reverse that flow of blood. Coming into shoulder stand, lifting the feet up. And then coming back into plow, releasing the hands by your side. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, lowering down onto your back. Right, lower the feet all the way down. Control from your core. Good. One breath. And then step your feet on your mat. We're going to take a couple back bends and then a few closing postures, and then it's Shavasana. So for our back bends, toes forward, we'll come into bridge pose here, lifting those hips. I'm going to show you a couple variations of a back bend, so I'll come on the side. So we'll come up for bridge, right, walking the shoulders in, interlacing the fingers if it feels okay. Pressing the inner feet down. One more breath. Good, lower down. Knees touch. Just give it a minute to settle. We're going to come back up for bridge or wheel. So I'm going to bring my hands behind my shoulders, elbows in, toes facing forward, lift up. Coming into wheel, if you want it. I'm going to walk my feet out. I like to walk my feet further away sometimes so I can press my legs straight and really get into the upper back. It allows me to soften into the front body a little bit more, and then I'll walk my feet closer. Lower down. And we're going to come up one more time. And I'm going to demonstrate a forearm back bend for those of you wanting to, maybe you're bored, you're looking for a new back bend and how to get into it. So we'll come on up, whether it's bridge or wheel. And for a forearm back bend, I'll stop on my head, and then I'll bring my forearms down, and then I'm lifting my head, pressing my hips up. Toes facing forward. You can do the same thing. Walk your feet out and stretch. To come out, you set your head down, your palms down. And the same way you would come out normally. And let's find Supta Baddha Konasana here. A few deep breaths. And hug your right knee in, send your left leg out long. Cross your right leg over the left, and then open up your right arm to the right. Supine twist. Any supine twist that feels good to you at this point. And hug the right knee back in. And then switch sides, left knee hugs in. Taking it over to the right, left arm opens up. You might scoot that bottom hip over as well to the left. Make yourself comfortable, never stay somewhere that isn't comfortable, or, you know, there's the uncomfortable. There's the comfortable, uncomfortable, but then there's also what's just not right in your body, and you start to just know the difference. Good. For our last shape, we'll do happy baby. Staying here for several breaths. It's quite all right if you want to straighten out the legs. Final few breaths here. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold your feet in your hands. Just open your knees. Last little release for the inner thighs. And then come in to Shavasana from here. Lie down on your back. Give yourself these 5 minutes. Become as relaxed as you can. Relax behind the eyes, relax your eyelids, your forehead, your scalp. Feel the back of your neck soften. Your shoulders soften into your mat. Your arms and your hands become more relaxed, the right and the left. And then start to feel the upper back soften behind the shoulder blades. The middle of your back soften. Your lower back and hips release, your whole spine becoming more relaxed. And feel both of your legs, your right and your left leg. Release any tension. Let your toes become softer, your ankles, and the bottoms of your feet. Feeling the tops of your feet soften up into the shins and the thighs, your pelvis. And then feel your core, the center of your being. Feel it physically soften. And then feel your emotions soften. Your heart. your mind to start to really tune out, becomes gentle. Feeling more relaxed now with each exhale. And then letting the internal organs take a nice, well-deserved rest. Everything kind of dropping into this sweet surrender. To awaken, take a deeper breath in. And a nice, slow, gentle exhale. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then point your toes and reach your arms up over your head. Deep breath in. Maybe flexing the feet here. And then step your feet on your mat. Start to bring your arms around the front of your legs as you draw them towards your chest. Make your way over to one side of your body. And then use whatever hand is on top to gently press yourself up to a seat. Bring your hands together at your heart center and bow your head in honor of your practice. Today I honor all of you who keep showing up to support our community, our teachers, each other. And I thank you. I thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have a great weekend. Try to let it be filled with as much joy and excitement as you can muster up. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. Let's lift up. Take a deep breath in. One more here. Exhale. Namaste, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, same time.